Today, I'm going to tell you how you can repair a wobbly shower head yourself. All right, so I've been hired by a homeowner to repair their loose shower head in their wall. And they needed it done, if possible, on a lower, much less expensive method. And so I've done that, and I think it'll help others, maybe help you in repairing yours. So, this homeowner, this shower head was traveling in and out of the wall, okay? And up and down, so it's enlarging this hole. So I pulled back the extrusion cover here, and what I find, you'd have to normally cut out this sheetrock into an area so you can get your hand inside and hopefully find a piece of wood back there that you can put a clamp around the pipe that's behind the sheetrock to secure it. Now, sometimes there's wood back there, depending on how the walls were built. This house was built in the late 50s, and unfortunately it does not have any wood behind here. There's no studs at all, only here in the corner and here over here. So all this area is void. There's nothing there. So I would require having to cut a larger hole to fit wood inside and secure it crossed and back and in and out this way. So I found a solution for the homeowner that fits their budget and is secure, and I think it might help you, so I'm sharing this video with you. But first, there's some steps you got to do. First thing, let's be safe, and you'll need to cover the tub drain, like I've done here, with a napkin. Mine's gotten wet a little bit from some water dripping from the shower head, but I've also got a rubber drain cover there too. You don't need both, but both is great. But you need something there that'll catch any little debris that might come out of your repair and fall down. You don't want that going into the drain and getting down into the pipes and possibly causing a blockage. So we'll be safer by doing it this way, hopefully prevent any problems. You also need a drill bit or something that will make you a hole, okay, about 13/64 or 3/16 in diameter. Okay, you'll need something thin bladed, rather kind of long, okay, as I've got here, that's hopefully got a smooth edge or somewhat smooth edge. Now, a hacksaw blade would be great because it has great flexibility and very small teeth, but you're going to need that, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. You're also going to need a can of expanding foam that you can find at Walmart or any home improvement stores or hardware stores. You do not need big gap filling, and you do not need the minimal. You just need the regular stuff that's been around for years. What you want to do then, once you pull back this extrusion cover, okay, because it just pulls back away from the wall, okay, and you need to, depending on the size of your hole, you want to carefully drill a hole or make a hole on the outskirts, on the edges of where the sheetrock or the cracks are appearing in your sheetrock, all right? In these cracks are the very edges, not up against the pipe, not out here. You make a hole. It won't take much effort. It won't be a long drilling process. Just drill it through there. That you'll need about 2 or 3, depending on the size of your hole or your damaged area. Then you will take the plastic tube that comes with the foam can, okay, the plastic tube, and you'll insert it into the holes that you drilled, and you'll squeeze the nozzle and hold it for approximately 3-4 seconds. You want to into each hole. You want to do that, and then you want to angle it as you're spraying it, okay, so all the foam doesn't go one area, but you're getting it to spread around, okay. You want to do that. As I've done here, I had 3 holes, here, here, and here, okay. so that I could get the foam to spread around this whole area. It does not take a whole can, depending on your job. This one only took approximately half the can, maybe probably less than that. And what your foam is going to do, okay, while it's setting up and drying, it will, oh, and I want to tell you to leave all the cracked drywall that's loose all around your pipe, leave it in place. Don't remove it. Just leave it in place. Just drill those holes in on the edges where the loose material is still attached to the solid material, okay? Keep it away, keep the foam in your nozzle away from this pipe, because you don't want foam coming out close to where this pipe edge here is, because that's where it threads into the other pipe that's behind the wall that you can't see. You want the foam to go on the outside of all that, all right? So what will happen as what's happened here, the foam expands to 3 times its size. So behind here, the foam has expanded to an area clear out here, most likely. And it's attached to the pipe that's in the wall in a safe area away from where this one threads in. So now it has secured this pipe. I'm tugging on it and it's not moving. Okay, it's not moving anymore. And what the foam does is attach it to the back of the sheetrock and to this pipe in the back that you want it to. And it makes a large footprint. So now it's using this whole wall the size of my hand approximately as a securing point for this pipe. So it's like you know how when you wear snowshoes, if you ever wore snowshoes, they're designed to spread your weight over a large area so you don't sink in. That's approximately what you're doing with the spray foam here. Once it cures overnight, all right, then is when you'll need your hacksaw blade or your knife. And you'll lay that hacksaw blade or your knife along the edge, okay, or up against the wall, flat against the wall, holding it with the pressure, and you come back gently, and you're just going to slice off that foam that has extruded around the hole, which is okay, all right, and then this stuff is falling down, and this is why you covered the drain. It's one of the reasons. And then once you get that, you'll come back with some sandpaper, okay? And you'll just sand up the rough edges and sand up some of the old paint here, okay? Get that as approximately as smooth as you can. Then you're going to take your spackling and you'll spackle in the area where all these recessed areas that makes it look so rough. And you're going to spackle that in, let that dry, okay? Then come back and lightly sand it, okay? Conforming it as best you can to the wall. You may have to apply 2 or 3 times and sand in between each one after it dries until you get it ready to where it looks good to you. And then apply your primer and your 2 or 3 coats of finish paint. And then move this back into place and you'll be all set with a secure shower head again. With little expense, and you don't have to cut open the wall, and a whole lot less work than cutting open the wall. I hope this information helps you, and if it has, remember to press that like button and ring that bell to be notified of further helpful videos. Thanks again. Have a super day.